So I thought I'd give you a quick update on what I'm seeing in Dixie. What we're seeing here is a very strong push up from Dixie. It's hit a bit of resistance on the monthly, hit around the sort of 110 level. And I think based on what I can see in my indicators, we're coming to a point where I think we'll see a bit of a pullback. The levels I'm looking at on Dixie at the moment are, as you can see here, this sort of pink box here. This was a level that obviously we retested after breaking out of the sort of trend line here. I think we'll probably come back and test around there again before we start pushing up. That's around the sort of $102 level. You can see here, this is the sort of parabola, sorry, that Dixie has been following. And I think based on what I can see in some of my indicators here and down the bottom here, I think we'll start seeing sort of a pullback soon. You can see we've got 3 drives on the RSI. This sort of tends to, especially on the weekly, tends to sort of play out quite nicely. And I think what we'll see is that we'll get this reasonable pullback, which will give those risk assets a bit of a chance to breathe and push up. That doesn't mean that it won't have one last blast up before it then comes back down. But I think we're looking most likely at this happening in the next the week or so. You can see over here that we've got sort of, again, more divergences on all my indicators. So from these pivots here, and up to where we are now. So I think it's looking like it's going to pull back. Let's have a quick look at the 4-hour. Okay, so the 4-hour. So looking at this level, let's chuck on some more levels. So I would be looking at these sort of levels around sort of here. You've got lots of support, some resistance shown here. You've got this sort of order block, lots of sort of resistance in here, and a few wicks down to this level here. So I've marked that off, and around here as well. So you've got this bit here, resistance at this level, and around here, resistance, and this order block here. So I've marked them off. Then I would obviously put on the fibs and see what's there. Oh, wrong one. The fibs. And there you go, they mark up well with the fibs as well. So you can see this is the golden zone area, this is the 50, 382 is where we've just tapped and bounced off. So obviously all of these levels look quite good for support on its way back down. I don't know exactly at the moment, looking at sort of the way that the indicators are showing me. We've got sort of low on the stochastics, and we've got some divergences on the 4-hour RSI, so I'm not sure we'll go straight down. We think we'll probably have a 5-wave down somewhere into this region, and then a bounce up into the FOMC meeting, and then we'll see the drop off. So something along the lines of this is what I'm thinking. Probably a little bit further down, then we'll get that push back up into sort of this area here, and then fall off. And that's, again, as I said on the other weekly sort of chart earlier, I think somewhere in this region, 102, this area here at about 104 looks quite nice. So we might see it come back down there by sort of end of September, and then start working its way back up, or into at least the next leg up before then the next leg down. But on the short term, I think we might get that last little push up, which will then take Bitcoin and crypto down after the ETH merge, and then we'll see the crypto and Bitcoin push back up as Dixie pulls back. So that's my thoughts on Dixie at the moment. Again, if you like this, then please subscribe and like the video, and comment on my channel just in case there's any feedback. Thanks a lot.